This is Principles of Ecosystem Ecology. National Climate Assessment. What is the National Climate Assessment? Quite simply, the National Climate Assessment is one of the most important scientific documents that's produced in the United States. There's a 60-person federal advisory committee that's been set up to administer and to write the National Climate Assessment. In total, there's on the order of 240 authors that have contributed to this National Climate Assessment. The origin of the National Climate Assessment can be traced to the Global Change Research Act of 1990. And the U.S. Global Change Research Program is required by the Global Change Research Act to conduct a National Climate Assessment periodically. So this is a document, a federal document, that's mandated by Congress to be produced periodically. The National Climate Assessment is an important resource for understanding and communicating climate change science and impacts in the United States. There really is no more important document for reviewing all of the things associated with climate, what the current state of climate is, how it's changed, and what the impacts are of current and future changes in climate. Now, there's 4 purposes for this National Climate Assessment. The first is really to inform the nation, is to bring together all of that information about how climate has changed and how it's predicted to change, and bring that to the public. It also integrates scientific information across a wide variety of disciplines. There's multiple sectors within society that climate impacts, and all the scientific information is brought together into a synthesis in this document. Thirdly, it establishes consistent methods for evaluating climate impacts. It's one thing to go and determine what the changes in climate are. It's another to determine what the impacts of those changes are. And part of the National Climate Assessment is to establish these methods so we can really evaluate what climate impacts have been. Lastly, it provides input to federal science priorities. As such, all of this information is supposed to be used, given to Congress, so Congress can make better decisions, as well as different agencies within the executive branch. You can find the document at www.globalchange.gov. And the reason that I emphasize the National Climate Assessment here is that it provides some of the most important and up-to-date information on changes in climate. And at the heart of the National Climate Assessment is really ecosystem ecology. And all of a number of the different factors that we talked about for the basis of ecosystem ecology really come into fruition here when we start to take a look at climate change. And so what I'll do in the next couple sections is review some of the key findings of the National Climate Assessment, and as an example of how ecosystem science is being played out at the broadest levels of society.